first place to listen to the hottest K-pop, K-Poppin with DJ Isak.
K-pop MVP. It's time for us to test your K-pop knowledge and give you prizes for the K-pop MVP. It's our Tuesday segment, and here to help you win prizes is Very Good School.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm still hungry and yeah.
Aww. You didn't have breakfast this morning.
Yes, I didn't have breakfast, but I had milk.
Aw, that makes you more hungry.
Yes, right.
It does make you more hungry.
Yeah.
Gwen, you got a tan.
Yeah,
Where'd you go?
Today, I went to school. And I'm really surprised that you
Notice?
Yeah.
No, you look healthier.
Really?
Yeah, you have a healthy glow to you today.
Okay.
I feel that you were a little too pale for a while. I think that right now,
Yeah.
you look a little more healthier.
Yes, I'm not worried about my weight, so that's
Maybe that's why. But
That's
you
the
lost
reason.
weight.
no, I don't think so.
You lost it.
No.
It looks like you lost weight.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, since summer is supposed to be coming to an end, even though it's not.
Yes.
So today it's supposed to be for the solstice. It's supposed to be the official start of cool weather.
yeah.
But we have heat wave warnings
Yes.
all over Korea.
Yes.
But next month is literally just around the corner. Next weekend is going to be September.
Yeah. Wow. I like fall and winter.
Me too.
Yes.
So Colin and I are waiting for
Winter.
winter.
Yes.
I want fall to be. I'm already pulling out fall clothes.
Yeah.
This I can wear in the fall too.
Yeah.
Can you see it? It's my brown skirt. There we go. So my skirt is brown. I'm ready for fall. I
Wow.
want my boots out and yeah. So I'm ready for fall, and so is cool. And so we're going to be talking about artists who have announced that they're going to be making comebacks next month.
like very good.
Like very good. Is very good making a comeback next month?
Yes, we're now preparing, but I'm not sure that.
Okay. You're not preparing, but you might. What?
Yeah, but maybe after Thanksgiving Day we'll make a comeback.
Okay, so after the Korean Thanksgiving?
Yes.
To talk? You know that's actually very close.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
It's literally about a month away. It's almost like
Yes.
exactly a month away.
Yes.
Yeah. Already in Korea, they're taking pre-orders for the Chuseok holiday for, presents and whatnot.
Yes.
Anyways.
Wow.
So, second hour giveaway for the K-pop MVP today is going to be Kun and Snooper's signed CD.
Whoa.
Don't be fooled by the packaging. They blend with Popcorn's pants. But Kun CD is the one in the back that you can't really see Popcorn because of. And then the one in front, this is a completely separate album. This is Snooper, this is Kun. So both of these signed CDs are going out to one lucky listener who becomes today's K-pop MVP. So some artists that you know of, Kun, that are going to be making their comeback on September. Do you know?
I know Akdong musician.
Yeah, they said they're going to be making a comeback.
Yes, I really like their tracks.
Me too. And I
Yeah.
like more of their ballads.
Oh,
that
me
they
too.
do.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that they might do some more ballads
Yes.
this time around. So EXO just made their comeback. Now, after that, Shiny and Red Velvet are supposed to be making their comeback, it seems.
Wow.
A-Pink's supposed to be making their comeback. So is Crayon Pop. So I'm excited for that. Girls' Day, Ailey just made her pre-release track comeback. Some power vocalists like Park Hyo-shin and Im Chang-dong are making their comeback. Infinite is supposed to be making their comeback too. And the first generation idol group Dex Kiss is supposed to be doing something this fall.
Wow, there are too many groups.
Yeah, too many teams to kind of rush back in September.
Yes.
So September seems like it's going to be a very exciting month.
Exciting and like sentimental.
At the same time.
Yes.
So, out of the teams we just talked about, personally, a team that you would like to overlap promotions with?
악동 musician.
musician.
Yeah. I like their tracks.
Okay, so
too.
fingers crossed that Very Good makes a comeback sometime around Akdong Musician so that they can share at least SBS or S Broadcasting System's music program. At least that show to overlap together.
Yeah, I think.
Just once, at least once. Hopefully.
Aw.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Fingers
okay.
crossed. So hopefully they make a comeback towards the end of September, like Very Good. Maybe, hopefully can. Fingers crossed.
It might be, yes.
Maybe. We'll see. All right. So today we're going to be looking at comeback artists. The artists we just talked about are pretty much who are going to be in the quiz today.
Yeah.
So all the comeback artists we just mentioned are going to be probably in the quiz for today.
Yes.
So get ready for it. Let me give you the rules, and then later on I'm going to have Kuhn read us the rules. She hasn't read the rules for us in a while. So let me read the rules for you. There's 4 questions in total, and in the next hour or so, Kuhn and I are going to be giving you hints. Kuhn's going to be reading the questions, so you have to listen to Kuhn as carefully as possible. Now, you do have a chance. Estimate about 8 to 10 minutes to send in your answers.
Oh.
Because the amount of time that we give you while we talk about the question
Yeah.
and then the song pretty much adds up to about 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh.
So it's plenty of time to send in your answers to all 4 of the questions. And the song breaks are on average about 3 to 4 minutes long. So we give you about 3 or 4 minutes of explanations and the question themselves. So we try to give you as many hints as possible to test your K-pop knowledge. Now, during the song break, you can change your answer if you need to. Just make sure that the answer is sent in and corrected by the time the song is over.
Wow.
That's the deadline. And then we're going to give you the answer and move on to the next question. So we go question by question, and you have to get your answers right as soon as possible.
Yes, right.
And since there's only 4 questions, it's going to be pretty easy, not too hard. 2 science CDs are going out today, Snooper and Kanakun.
Okay.
One, you ready?
Yes. I'm not ready.
You're not ready. I'm not ready either. But I think our listeners are ready, so let's jump in. So what's our first question for today?
The first question is about A-Pink.
Okay.
And choose the song which is not a song by A-Pink.
Okay, hold on. A-Pink's been around for a while.
Yeah.
There's a few songs I can think of off the top of my head. All right, so let's see if those few songs are actually in the choices. So
Yes.
what are our choices?
The choices are 1. Remember. 2. 새끼손가락. Promise you. 3. Love. And 4. 오늘부터 우리는 me gustas tú.
Oh, this one's actually pretty easy.
Yes.
So I was like, wait, it's kind of hard. But then I'm like, no, it's easy.
Yeah.
Now, why is this one easy? It doesn't really have to do with A-Pink, I don't think.
Yeah. You don't need to know all about A-Pink. Just you need to know the K-pop chart.
More recent ones,
Yes.
at least. Maybe even the beginning of the year, maybe. Let's see here. Another hint that could. It kind of stands out today.
It stands out, and you can imagine the melody line in your head.
True.
Yes.
Kwon made a very good point. Some of the songs these days, when you listen to the title, you can't really think of the melody. But most of the songs here, you kind of can.
Yeah.
So you can think of the melody, and it kind of just all falls into place. So let's see here. A few of our listeners are already getting ready for the answers. Let's refresh it one more time to see. Oh, we're having a little bit of a lag on the refreshing. There we go. Wow, already a full page worth of people sending me the answers. All right, so our listeners they know their stuff. But just in case, let's give them the question and the choices again.
Yes. Choose the song which is not a song by A-Pink.
Okay.
Choices are 1. Remember. 2. 새끼손가락. Promise you. 3. Love. And 4. 오늘부터 우리는 me gustas tú.
All right. So we need to figure out which song is not an A-Pink track. Which song is not an A-Pink track.
Yes.
Not. Does kind of stand out. Really does. So what could it be? 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 Any other hints that we can maybe give them?
It could be confusing because they're not all the title.
True. Not all the songs are that popular, so it could be a little confusing.
Yeah.
But like we were saying earlier, it doesn't necessarily have to be a about A-Pink. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to know that much about A-Pink.
Yes,
So if you're not really following A-Pink, you might be able to find the answer still. So with that in mind, let's give them the choices one more time before we jump into our first song break.
Choose the song which is not a song by A-Pink. Choices are 1. Remember. 2. 새끼손가락. Promise you. 3. Love. And 4. 오늘부터 우리는 Me Gustas Tu.
Okay, so it kind of does stand out. Now we're going to take a listen to an A-Pink track. It is not one of the choices here, but it'll still kind of help you guys out.
Yes.
We're going to take a listen to, no, it's 3 minutes, 40 seconds. So you have that much amount of time to send in the answer or change it if you have to. We'll see you guys back after this, the answer, and question number 2.
Yay.
Such an A-Pink track. I'm really excited to see what kind of concept they're going to come back with this time around.
Yes.
Are they going to stick to the cute, lovely image, or are we going to maybe see a little bit more sexiness? I don't know. All right, so what was the answer for question number 1, Kun?
The answer was number 4. 오늘부터 우리는 Me Gustas Tu.
Okay, so
This
yeah.
was by G-Friend.
G-Friend, yeah, that's 친구.
Yeah.
Now, I think number 2 could have been a little confusing. Because the Promise You track was for the fans, and if you weren't a part of their fan club, it could have been a little confusing. But I mean, remember, Promise You, love, and then 오늘부터 우리는 Me Gustas Tu, it just kind of like, bam!
Stands out.
It just stands out a little bit. So hopefully that helped. We're going to be moving on to question number 2. For those of you who were a part of question number 1, we're done. That's it.
Yeah.
It's over.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're moving on. So we're moving on to question number 2. Today's prize is Snooper and Kunakun signed CD. So if you want them, get ready.
Ready.
Kun, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So what's question number 2?
Question number 2 is a kind of music question.
Okay.
You can listen to 2 different clips. One is a hard one and another one is an easy one. So you should listen carefully and figure out what the song title and the artist is.
All right. So we're naming the song title and the artist. Now, I'm going to repeat this every single week until this segment ends. We are not testing you on your Korean skills. So we are not testing you on how you write or type Hangul.
Yeah.
So do not freak out that you don't have Hangul on your keyboard, that you can't type it, you don't know how to read it. It's okay. As long as you know the English title or the English way of saying the name of the team, then send them in. Like 여자친구, G-Friend is the way that you say their English name.
Yes.
Just like that.
Whatever.
So if there is an English way to pronounce their name, which most of the time there is, send that in, and then the title is the same thing. So, Gordon, you ready for the first soundbite?
No.
No, she's not. I don't think I'm ready for this week's quiz either. But oh well, I think the listeners are. So let's take a listen to the first hard clip. I think I know the voice.
Yes, and this one's pretty easy.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I like this song.
Oh, you like this song?
Yes.
Okay. Now, our amazing producer every single week, when she gets this question ready, what she does is during the song bites. So the hard one is she's trying to give you a hint for the artist.
Yes.
And then with the easy sound bite, she's trying to give you the title.
Exactly.
So, the first hard clip that we listened to is supposed to kind of help you with the artist there. Artist. I don't know if this next hint is going to be helpful or not helpful. I'll give it to you anyways. I think it's going to be kind of hard. So, this vocal that we just listened to.
Yeah.
He's a member of a team, so that's a hint. That's going to make it easier. He went on a variety show.
Yes.
And his refrigerator was open to the fans.
Yeah.
And everybody freaked out at the
right.
way that they took care of their refrigerator.
That was really like natural.
Yeah, it's very shocking.
Yeah.
That refrigerator was very shocking. And so it was a variety show where chefs cook for them. And I remember that the chefs had so little to work with that it was a really hard challenge for them. But yeah, so that's a little bit of help. That's why I'm saying it could be hard, because if our listeners don't watch variety shows, this could be hard.
That's a huge hint.
Yeah. Okay, so Koen thinks it's a hint.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had their concert recently, I've heard.
Yes, they did. Oh, that's a good hint.
Yes.
Totally forgot about that. I was even talking about it not too long ago, too. All right. So a few of our listeners are already sending in the answer, but just in case, let's give them what the question for number 2 is. So, Kwon.
Yes. You can listen to 2 different clips. One is a hard one and another one is an easy one. So you should listen carefully and figure out what the song title and the artist is.
Yeah. So the song title and the artist is what you need to be figuring out. Looks like a few of our listeners know the answer, but just in case, let's take a listen to that hard bite one more time. Okay.
You know, if you search the lyrics at the website, you can know the song.
So the lyrics that you hear.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that could be a little hard for our listeners who don't speak Korean.
Really?
But, I mean, I think his vocals kind of stand out.
Still stands out.
For me, honestly, when this team first debuted, I recognized the team because of this member.
Yeah, me too. Like the...
He just stood out.
Yeah.
You know, when a team first debuts, you don't know who's who, but there's one member that stands out. Yeah, for me, this member stood out.
As the vocal and as the, like, visual...
Yeah, but not because he was, like, the best looking. He stood out.
Yes, stood out. Just stood out.
He was cute, though. I was like, oh, he's so cute, but he's got, like, where are his eyes?
That was a symbol.
Yeah, that was like his signature.
Yes.
You can't see his eyes, which is his charm. Okay. So hopefully this is helping. I feel that we're just fangirling over here, and our listeners are like, I don't know what they're talking about. Anyways, so we need to continue on with question number 2. So, Kwon, what are they doing now for question number 2, just in case?
Yeah, so you can listen to 2 different clips. One is a hard one and the other is an easy one. So you should listen carefully and figure out what the song title and the artist is.
All right, so yeah, song title and artist are what is going out today. And now we're going to listen to the easy clip, so listen carefully.
Did you see her?
I think Kwon and I were having too much fun with that song. So yeah, it's one of those songs where you just automatically...
Yes.
But I feel this team is known for that.
Yeah, that's their concept.
Yeah, I mean, they choose songs that focus on like the lyrics.
Yes.
And you can remember them by that. It's like you listen to the title and like, oh, I know. So again, we're not testing you on your Korean skills. So as long as there is an English title that you know, and you know an English way to write their name, it's fine. You can do that. Okay?
Yes.
All right, so cool. And for the last time, what are they doing for question number 2?
You can listen to 2 different clips. One is a hard one and another is an easy one. So you should listen carefully and figure out what the song title and the artist is.
Yep, song title, titles. Let's go. The song title and the singer, that is,
yes.
is what you have to get. Let's take a listen to that easy soundbite one last time before we go into our next song break. Okay, well, that was very abrupt. So that was a song bite. Our next song break is 3 minutes, 36 seconds. It is a little bit of a hint to the answer, but it's not the answer.
Sure.
So if you need a little bit more of a hint, you can try to figure that out. We've got Kim Sung-gyu with 너야만 해, the answer, and we'll see you guys back after this, the answer to question number 2 and question number 3. And with that, we're back. We just listened to Kim Sung-gyu with his track 너야만 해, the answer, and Kwon's going to give us the answer now to
Yes.
question number 2.
The artist was Infinite, and the song title was Man in Love, 남자가 사랑할 때.
Yep. Man in Love. Now, for our international fans, I know that when you listen to 남자가 사랑할 때, it could have been a little confusing if you're not really familiar with the song, because Man in Love is obviously not in there in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But I mean, in Infinite songs, Sunggyu's vocals are pretty signature.
Unique.
Yeah, I think you can pick out Sunggyu's vocals anywhere. So before we jump into question number 3, Kwon, you have the rules for our segment,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
Could you read the rules for us, pretty please?
K-pop MVP rules. There are 4 questions each week. After each question, we take a song break and finish the question after the break. You may change your answer during the song break, but make sure you have the correct answer sent in by the end of the song. After the answer to the question is given, any answer is corrected after will be disqualified. All answers to the 4 questions have to be correct for you to be the next K-pop MVP.
Yay!
Yay! It's like the speaking test at my school.
She's reading it like an English test, too.
Yes.
Okay, so we continue on. Now we're on question number 3. It's my worst question. It's my most dreaded question.
Me too.
Me, not a big number person, but I feel that this week it could be a little bit easier. So
Yes.
this week's topic is we're talking about comeback teams.
As September.
Yeah, so September is a month for a lot of comebacks, and we named a few artists that we know of now that are making comebacks next month. Now, the next few teams that we're going to be talking about, that Kwon's going to be giving you, are team members that have had a few team member changes in the past.
Yeah.
So we're going to be going with the most recent members, so pretty much the members that are most popular now.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you search them up now, the current recent members.
Yeah.
That's
on
what we're
the
looking
profile.
for. Yeah, and their profile pictures. So Kwon, I'm not ready, but let's go. So
Yes.
today it's what are our question for number 3?
Number 3 is like a math question.
Yep.
You need to count the number of the members.
All right. So number of members.
Yes. Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
Girls'
pen is
Day.
ready.
Girls' Day members.
Okay, Girls' Day.
Yes. Plus
Plus
Korean pop members.
Rayon Pop.
Minus
Money.
Red Velvet members.
Red Velvet. Okay, you know I abbreviated all of that.
Yeah.
If somebody ever looked at my page, they're like, what? GD plus CP minus RV what?
Oh, wow. GD. Yeah.
So it's the equation. Now, for the members, the current members. Okay?
The most current members.
Yeah, so, I mean, for Girls' Day, since their debut, I know that they've been having a few member changes, but we're talking about the current members, the ones that are most popular now.
Yeah.
Crayon Pop hasn't really had a member change, but Red Velvet has. They did add a member on after
Wow.
their debut. So just think of that.
Yes, and you don't need to use your toes.
Yeah, today it's actually pretty easy.
Yeah, right.
Today's actually pretty easy.
Yes.
It is. Not too hard. It is not too hard. It's not too hard.
And the numbers are really similar each other.
Yeah, they are. And they're not that big. With a lot of the teams these days, I feel like, there's a lot of members.
Yes.
But these members don't really have that many members in there.
Yes,
So it's not too hard. So just in case they didn't hear the equation, Kwon, could you give us the equation again? Pretty please.
Okay. Girls' Day members plus Korean pop members minus Red Velvet members.
All right. Some of our listeners are already sending in the right answer.
Wow.
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 But it is pretty easy today.
Yes.
I used to try to give everybody analysis of like, you know, somebody went to go see somebody and then they went to go see somebody else. But I feel that those are a little too confusing.
No, it's not confusing.
It's not?
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
That's
Okay. So let's say, okay, let's do this. Wait, would this be able to get the right answer?
yes.
Oh, yeah. Cool hasn't even heard my hint, but she's like, yes, it will. All right, so Girls' Day and Crayon Pop were sharing the same dressing room.
Mm-hmm.
But then Crayon Pop was called out because they had to go do a interview with Red Velvet.
Yeah, and
It was a couple game. It was like a pairing game
yes.
for Crayon Pop and Red Velvet.
It's so,
I feel that that's so confusing though.
it's so huge detail.
Yeah, a lot of
and you're
details.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Anyways, let's go back to the original equation just in case I confused you guys.
Okay.
So go and give them the equation.
Girls' Day members plus Crayon Pop members minus Red Velvet members.
All right. If that confused you in any way, I apologize and just forget about what I said. So Snoopers Science CD and Kunakun's Science CD are going out today. We've got another song break for you. Another track. Ooh, the songs are actually pretty long today.
Wow.
3 minutes, 40 seconds is the next song break length. Now you have that amount of time to send in the answer, fix it, do everything that you need, but make sure that it's sent in before the song is over, because once the song is over, you're done. We're going to be moving on to the next question.
Yep.
Which is going to be the last question. So get ready for it. Crayon Pop, we're really, really hoping that they do make a speedy comeback. What we're going to do is take a listen to their track FM. We'll see you guys back after this with the answer and the last question for today's K-Pop MVP. All right, with that, we're back. That was Crayon Pop's track FM. Just re-listening to the song, realized how good of a track it is. I feel that everybody's just so eager to see them overstep
Yes.
that they're like, hey, it's not good enough. But
Right.
anyways, hopefully the next track that they bring out is good enough for everybody's taste. Snooper Science CD and Kunakun Science CD is going out to one lucky listener today for the K-Pop MVP. Our listeners have been sending the answer for the past 3 questions, so we need to find out which one of the answer was for question number 3 before we go on to the last question.
Yes.
Cool, and
the,
what was it?
the answer was 4.
4.
Yeah, 4. Only 4.
So yeah, the equation, why I tried to explain it that way was Girls' Day and Crayon Pop are in a dressing room together. So that means there's 9 members there. But then the producer comes over and calls Crayon Pop to leave because they had to do a pair, like a couple of interview with Red Velvet. That
Yes.
means that 5 of the members have to leave, and because 5 and 5, you know, they left. You cancel them out.
Yes.
You're left with just Girls' Day.
That was good hint.
Oh, I hope it was. I feel that I confused our listeners too much. So we're moving on. It's the last question for today. Honestly, it's about facts, and Koon has more time spending explaining the question, I think, than you trying to figure it out. So Koon, since you have a mouthful, let's jump in. What are we doing for the last question today?
Okay, I will do it really quickly. Choose the wrong choice that is about groups who will make comeback at September.
Okay, girl groups that are making comeback in September. Okay.
And no, there are boy groups too.
Okay, so
Okay.
just groups.
Yes, groups.
Okay.
The choices are 1. Girls' Day Hedy was loved by many people as an actress during her drama 응답하라 1997, Reply 1997.
Okay.
And 2. A-Pink 정은지 got much love as a solo artist with her own song 하늘바라기, Hopefully Sky.
All right.
And 3. Infinite Seongyu and Uyeon have released their solo track.
Okay.
And 4. Akdong Musician had a debut after their first award at K-Pop Star Season 2.
Kind of hard, kind of easy. Okay, so there's a lot of facts here. So Koon's gonna read the facts for you. I think we need to read them just a few times today because it's They're easy, but they're not, I think. They could be a little confusing.
Yes.
So, Kuhn, reread the choices for us again. Pretty please with sugar on top.
Okay. Choose this wrong choice that is about comeback tunes as
Okay.
September. And the choices are 1. Girls Day Hetty was loved by many people as an actress during her drama 응답하라 1997, Reply 1997.
Okay.
2. A-Pink 정은지 got much love as a solo artist with her own song 하늘바라기, Hopefully Sky. 3. Infinite 성규 and 우연 have released their solo track. 4. 악동 musician had a debut after their first award at K-Pop Star Season 2.
All right. One of our listeners sent in the answer for a question number 4. Ooh, it looks like the answers are coming in and they're correct.
Yes.
Yay! Like I said, there's a lot of information that goes out for the last question. It's just a mouthful. Don't feel too overwhelmed. Just try to fixate on the key points there. So like titles, names of the artists, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
with that in mind, Kuhn, could you give us the choices again? Pretty please with sugar on top.
Okay.
I'm making Kuhn work today.
Okay. Choose the wrong choice that is about groups who will make comeback in September. Choices are 1. Girls Day Hetty was loved by many people as an actress during her drama 응답하라 1997, Reply 1997.
Okay.
2. A-Pink 정은지 got much love as a solo artist with her own song 하늘바라기, Hopefully Sky. 3. Infinite 성규 and 우연 have released solo track. And 4. 악동 musician had a debut after their first award at K-Pop Star Season 2.
I think we have to put Kuhn on a rapping competition show. She's like rapping for us today.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to tell us which one was wrong. Which one was wrong? So we talked about in the first one about Girls' Days Hetty and her acting in Reply 1997.
Yes.
응답하라 1997 or A-Pink's 정은지 who composed and promoted 하늘바라기 Hopefully Sky. Both Infinite members Hongyu and Uyeon went solo, and then Akbu musician after winning K-Pop Star Season 2 went on to get their debut.
Yes, that's right. Oh.
Since Colin had a mouthful, I decided to just read that for you
Thank you.
just in case. So those are the 4 choices. You need to figure out which one is wrong. So, do you need to know a lot about these recent artists? Honestly, I don't really think so. I think it's very subtle, but it kind of stands out there,
Yes.
answer-wise.
And you need to concentrate from the beginning of the choices.
Yeah. Don't think too hard.
Yes.
Whatever comes to mind first could help. Could help indeed. So those are the 4 choices that you have, and the last track for today before we find out who's going to be today's ultimate MVP and walking away with Snooper and Kanaka Science CD. The next song is actually the shortest of today. It's 3 minutes and 8 seconds. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. It's okay though. A good majority of our listeners are already getting the right answer. Just think about it. Don't think about it too hard though, because I think the more you think about it, the more it's going to confuse you.
Yes, right. Exactly.
So out of the 4, just try to go with your gut. Whatever comes to mind first. That might help. Acto Musicians is going to help us continue on with our second hour with our K-pop MVP as we have Berga's Cohen in the studio as she comes into the studio with us every
Yes.
week. We got Acto Musician with their track Rebuy.
Rebuy me.
Rebuy by Acto Musician helped us bring the K-pop MVP to an end. It's hour 2 here on K-Poppin'. Our weekly guest, Bergis Koon's in the studio, helping you out to win today's 2 prizes, which is Snooper and Kanaka signed CD.
Yeah.
So, Koon, it is now time for us to unveil what the last answer was for today's
Yes.
questions.
The last answer of the last question was... the answer was number 1. Hetty got much loved by 응답하라 1988. Not Reply 1997.
Actually, Tongunji, who's right below her, got a lot of love for her acting in Reply 1997.
Yes.
Hetty was in Reply 1988. And actually, I'm rewatching this drama.
Really?
Reply 1988.
Uh-huh.
Out of the series, I feel that 97 and 88 are my favorites. For some reason, 94 was just...
But I liked 94.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess everybody has their own opinion. But yeah, overall, I think just relatable wise, I think that 97 and 88 were just a lot more relatable. But anyways, so everything else was right. Of course, when it came to Jeongeunji, she did get a lot of love. Infinite, Seongyu, and Wheon have gone solo. And yes, Akdo Musician did debut after they took the win for K-Pop Star Season 2. So it's time for us to announce who the winner is. All the way from the USA. Whoa! Popcorn. I knew Popcorn was going to do that today.
Yeah,
He's so jealous.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, so jealous. All right, so drum roll, please. And we've got it. It is Maggie Woodman from the USA with the ID Woodperson.
Wood person. Wow.
I love your ID.
Yeah, this is special.
So, Maggie with the ID Woodperson. Maggie Woodman from the USA, you are a winner for today. These two
Congratulations.
CDs that Popcorn doesn't want to hold anymore are going to be sent to you as soon as possible.
Wow.
Our last track for today is going to be Snooper, and we're going to take a listen to Don and Tonguk, You Equals Heaven, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye. Love you.